How you doing today, guys? This is Alex Gomez, your favorite teacher in the whole world. Today we're gonna do area of composite figures, the solutions for this worksheet. So, again, for this one, to find the area, you're gonna find the different shapes, the regular shapes that you can find on the irregular shapes, and find the area for them individually. There might be more than one approach for this, but I'm gonna do the one that is more convenient for me. Now for number one, I'm just gonna estimate the area number one and two. So the area of each square. So on this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So a total of 16 full squares. Now this one is almost full as well as this one. So I'm gonna count those as two more. Now this is half and half. So that's another one, another half and half, that's another one. And then this right here, this can count as one together, and this one as half. So 16 and 2, that's 18, 19, 20, 21. So this is about 21 or 21.5. We're going to do the same thing for the other one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So over here, I have a total of 18 full ones. Then again, two more. So that's 18 plus 2. And then these two I'm going to count them as full ones. So that's another 2. This I'm going to count as half. I'm just estimating. So that's 2 halves. That makes 1. And then these ones, I'm just going to count them as 1 because this little piece can fill this one, so 1 more. So 18, 20, 22, 23, 24. So I'm estimating this to be 24. As long as you're close, you're going to be fine. Now we're going to find the area for each composite figure. And anytime we're using a circle, we're going to use that. So in this one, I'm going to separate this figure into a rectangle and a triangle. So we're gonna need two different areas. For one of them, the rectangle. For the triangle is area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2, and for the rectangle is just base times height. So in this one is 6 times 3, which is 18. For the triangle is base times height, which is 15 by the height. I don't have it completely given to me, but I know the height from here to here is 6, and from here to here is also 6, so that makes up 12. So if I multiply 15 times 12, I get 180, and then I just divide by 2, which is 90. And then at the end, all I gotta do is add the two composite figure areas. So it's gonna be 18 plus 90, which is 108 feet. And we're talking about area, so it's squared. Next one, I'm gonna divide a rectangle right here, another one right here, and then a square right here. I know it's a square because length and width is the same. For this, the area is just base times height. So 12 times 12 is 144. Now this one is an 8 by 4, which is 32. And this one is also a 4 by, and I can see from here is 4, and from here to here is 4. So the height of this one is also 8, so it's also 32. All I gotta do now is add them all up. 32 and 32 is 64 plus 144. 144 plus 64 gives me a total of 208. And these are meters squared. Next one, I can clearly see a rectangle and a triangle. So for rectangle, again, it's just base times height, which is 16 by 8. 16 by 8 gives me 128. So the big rectangle is 128 feet square. Now for the triangle, I don't have any given measures to me, so I have to figure them out. So I know from here to here is 12, and from here to here is 8. So that means if I subtract 12 minus 18, this part right here is 4. Now I know from here to here is 16, and from here to here is 10. So if I subtract 16 and 10, I get 6. So this bottom piece right here is 6. So again, base times height divided by 2. 6 times 4 divided by 2, that's 24 divided by 2, which is 12. All I gotta do is add them up. So 128 plus 12 gives me a total of area of 140 feet squared. Again, this is for the triangle, and I already found my rectangle. Next one is a little more complex because I have clearly a square, which is a 3 by 3. So area, base times height, 3 times 3, which is just 9. Now, I have semicircles. Whenever I have semicircles, it's half of the circle. However, I get 4 of those. So 4 halves is just 2 wholes. So the area for a circle is pi times r squared, or pi times radius times radius. Now if I draw this circle on the side, the measure that I'm given is 3, and that's my diameter, but I need my radius, so my radius is 1.5. So when I substitute the values in, I get 3.14 times 1.5 times 1.5. 1.5 squared is 2.25 times 3.14. When I multiply that, I get 7.065. However, that's just for one circle, but I have a total of 2 circles, so I gotta multiply that times 2. When I do that, I get 14.13. Now, everything is all over the place now, but this is the area for my whole circles. The area for the square, all I gotta do is add them up. So that's gonna be area equals 23.13. These are meters squared. Next one, I have clearly what seems to be a rectangle, which is a 10 by 8, which is just gonna be 80. And then I have this shape right here. It looks like a square, but I gotta figure it out. So I know from here to here is 14, and from here to here is 8. So that means that this whole distance is gonna be 14 minus 8, which is 6. However, the base is 4. I gotta find the height. So from here to here is what I'm looking for. I know from here to here is 10, and from here to here is 6. So 10 minus 6 is 4. So yes, it is a square, and 4 times 4 is 16. Now for the triangle, I have base times height divided by 2. So from here to here we said is 6 because we subtracted 14 minus 8 is 6. But from here to here is 4, so that means that this is 2, and my height is the same as the triangle, the square, so it's 4. So it's base times height divided by 2, which is 4 times 2 divided by 2, cancel out. So my area for this is just 4. So all I gotta do is add add the 4, the 16, and the 80. So 16 and 4 is 20, and 80 is 100 feet squared. Next one, it looks like a rocket ship. I have a triangle. Let's find the triangle. Base times height divided by 2. Now the height is 2, but I gotta find this distance right here. So I know the whole thing is 7, and from here to here is 4. So 7 minus 4 is 3. So it's 3 times 2 divided by 2, so it's just 3. Now for the rectangle, I have 4 by 6, which is 24. And then I have a semicircle, which is half of a circle. Again, on that one, I'm given the diameter, so I need the radius. So my radius is 2. So it's 3.14 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3.14 gives me 12.56. However, that's the area for the whole circle, and I only have half. So I need to divide this by 2, so I can get half of the area, which is 6.28. Now I can add the 3, the 24, and the 628 to get 33.28 meters squared. That's my answer for that one. Again, whenever you have a semicircle, remember to find the area of a regular circle, then divide by 2. If it's a quarter of a circle, you divide by 4. Now I have another one. How much tile do I need to cover this? So this rectangle is just a 4 by 8, which is 32. And then again, I have a semicircle. If I look at this, I'm given the distance from the middle, which is 8. So my radius is already 8. So area equals pi times 8 times 8, which is 64 times 3.14. 3.14 times 64 gives me 200.96. However, remember, I have half of the circle, so I need to divide this by 2. When I divide by 2, I get 100.48. Then I just have to add this plus 32, which is 132.48, and these are meters squared. I'm gonna stop right here because this is gonna be a long video and I still gotta do the second side. So check out the link for the next video. Remember, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's it for this one. Click on the link for the next video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.